Elite Dangerous is a game that has always promised the galaxy. From the vastness of its stars to the intricacies of its trading systems, it's a galaxy teeming with potential. But for many players, the original Powerplay system became a big point of contention, where it offered a unique way to engage in the game's politics, and in part perhaps the background simulation. Its execution did leave much to be desired. Now, however, we're in the realm of Powerplay version 2, a complete overhaul that's not only addressed long-standing criticisms of the original Powerplay system, but has also given new life to the game itself. Player figures don't lie, and is now a perfect time to jump back into the cockpit, head for the stars, and support your favourite power. To understand why Powerplay version 2 is such a game changer for Elite Dangerous, we really do need to revisit what came before. And I'm talking about Powerplay version 1. This was Frontier's ambitious attempt to bring interstellar politics to life. In 2015, that hit us, but did it really hit us hard? Some players could pledge allegiances to one of several galactic powers, from corporate moguls like Zachary Hudson to enigmatic figures like Yuri Grom. These powers vied for control of systems, offering rewards to loyal commanders who contributed to their expansion or defense. However, this system was riddled with issues. Critics pointed out the grindy, heavy nature of its mechanics, the lack of meaningful player impact, and how most engagements boil down to repetitive tasks. Pick up something from here, take it to there, wait 4 weeks for the Thursday tick, deliver 725 materials somewhere else, and then go crazy and buy all that specific powers modules that you can lay your hands on, whether that be Ricardos scramblers, enforcer cannons, prismatic shields, etc, etc. For many, Powerplay became a feature to ignore, relegated to a niche corner of the Elite Dangerous player community. Once you'd unlocked those modules, you dropped that power like a hot rock and then moved on to something else to unlock the next module. Once you'd unlocked all the modules, you then just kind of left Powerplay alone and went the way of the lone wolf. Powerplay version 2, however, seems to have fundamentally reimagined how players engage with the galactic politics and their powers. At its core, the game update brings a sense of dynamicism and purpose to the system. Frontier has listened to community feedback, introducing features that address Powerplay version 1's shortcomings, whilst also connecting the system more deeply to the wider galaxy at hand. At first, we can talk about accessibility. The clunky, menu-driven, heavy design of version 1 has been replaced with a bit of a streamlined interface that offers clear objectives and progress tracking. Could it be better? Of course it could be, and that'll probably come in future updates. Personally, I think the interface and how you navigate around the system map does need a little look from a critical eye, and a little bit of tweaking to that interface also needs to happen. But once you start getting used to it, it does become more and more easier to contribute to what's going on in the galaxy, whether you're a trader, a bounty hunter, or explorer, or somebody who loves a little bit of combat. Second, the grind has been reduced significantly, especially since the recent update, and that recent update so far has seen Frontier tweak the amount of merits you get for things like combat and rescue missions, as opposed to it all being layered around just delivering rare materials, which kinda makes sense. Whether it's intercepting enemy supply lines, participating in a massive fleet battle, sabotaging the carriers, the stronghold carriers in those stronghold systems, or even giving the enemy economics a little bit of a tickle, every action now feels like it matters and that it indeed affects the galaxy at large, especially for your power. For me, perhaps the most exciting change is how Powerplay now integrates into other aspects of the game. Faction conflicts will spill over into different areas of play, affecting trade routes, resource availability, and even system security. This is now creating a living, breathing galaxy, not something that you just go and do for 4 weeks, unlock the modules, and then move on. And it really is starting to shape the experience. So why are players returning to Elite Dangerous in their droves? And the Steam figures don't lie. And if you take the Steam figures, multiply them by 3, because you've got Steam, you've got the Frontier portal, you've got Epic Games, there has been a distinct surge. A surge, I'm telling you. So why are they returning to Elite Dangerous? This tug-of-war between factions isn't just a background simulation, it's something players can feel and get behind in their day-to-day gameplay. The reward system has been overhauled, and then overhauled recently following player feedback. Instead of those static perks, factions can now offer dynamic benefits based on their strength and reach. This means players can weigh strategic decisions, pledging to a strong faction for security, or risking allegiances to a weaker power for a more lucrative or... This has also led Frontier to introduce cooperative and competitive opportunities for commanders in the Elite Dangerous galaxy. Commanders can team up to protect their faction's territories or sabotage a rival's powers, and then also be beefed by people, live commanders, not just NPCs, who also want to defend their factions from you, the attacking commander. For those people who thrive on player v player combat, Powerplay's open conflict zones, in open, offer a thrilling arena for skill and strategy. Don't go around just by yourself, go in there mob-handed, because you never know who you're going to meet. Now, beyond immediate improvements to Powerplay itself, version 2 has had a bit of a ripple effect across Elite Dangerous. By making factions relevant now once again to the wider galaxy, Frontier has created a sense of unity amongst some players. Player groups are banding together under one banner. Sometimes this allegiance can be fractured, especially when another commander has aligned to another power, placing friend against friend, commander against commander, making it that your choices now actually matter, not just to you, but to the thousands of other commanders that may be in your factions. Explorers are finding new ways to contribute by scouting uncharted systems for strategic resources. Traders are building supply chains to fuel their factions' war efforts, and combat pilots, well, they've never had more to do from intercepting enemy fleets, convoys, or just beefing an errant commander who happens to cross their path, and then picking up the damaged or perfectly pristine escape pods to deliver them back to your power. It's hardly what you call high stakes battles, but it's certainly re-engaging. So why is now the time to return to Elite Dangerous? Powerplay version 2 isn't just an update, it's kind of a call to arms, really. Place yourself behind your power, pledge to them. Now, whether you're a lapsed commander or a newcomer to the game, there's never been a better time to join the fight, in my opinion. The galaxy is alive with opportunity, and your actions can shape its future. The rewards are now not just bound to the fact of holding a particular status for a particular time. Currently in game, these rewards, that once they're attained, will stay with you, encouraging you to be pledged to that power for a long period of time, and not swapping and changing. So version 2 is not just about faction warfare, it's about making every player's journey feel meaningful, and creating their own narrative, so to speak. So commanders, are you going to grab your fight stick, dust off that rusting ship, put on your flight helmet, and get involved and pledge yourself to your favourite Powerplay character? These possibilities will feel more tangible than ever. This is actually our galaxy now, and how we shape it is indeed up to us. Let me know if you'd like to comment a bit more on this. I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.